We got ourselves team 1 with Vinci joining back in. Oh, hey, back in the sub-rogue action. We got Falgor back here with the Tauren. Balance Druid. We got ourselves Kevin Landers. Wait, is it going to be... Wait. Is Falgor dotted Chilpils? Wait, is Falgor dotting up Chilpils? Wait a second. Hold on. Well, Zolek is the one dueling Chilpils. That's going to be a big old silence. He's trying to go for big damage. It's going to be tricking out Zolek, trying to see if he can escape Chilpils. I was trying to figure out what's happening with Falgor. And Zolek is just trying to run for his life, and Chilpil's not giving him a break. Look at how fast this man is going. Is this like some kind of a speed build or something? Look at this man just chug along. Quick blind to Zolek dropping down the stun totem, and Chilpil's just looking to see if he can slash right through the boy. Zolek barely alive, does get interrupted. I think this man was not even given a chance, and I think Chilpil was getting moonfired and maybe Star Surge by Falgor while all this happening. I don't think this man meant to do it. I think he just got confused. I think that happens a lot, actually. Look at Chilpil still trucking along outside of a slow. This man is just speedy. What is the speed set he's got going on? Tommy Rarenai is going to be up next. I'm going to call Tommy with a quick freeze onto the Frozen King. This is going to be a quick slow as Tommy might just have to go for a defensive. He definitely needs to find him with a disengage away from Chilpil's going to be quick stun. Does he have an out? He does have a trick. Disengage after. Definitely needs to use something. It looks like Chilpil just absolutely massacred him. Huh? That was fast. Is it going to be a Vinci up next? At least Vinci is giving Chilpil an opportunity. Wow, Chilpil is already burning right through these boys. Not even 2 minutes into the game. Just pop cooldowns into 1. And I don't really know if you really need to pop cooldowns into the Hunter. But he should have cooldowns coming up for Vinci here. Vinci with the Shadow Blades really early. Get a shot versus Chilpil. It's going to be IBF as well as AMZ immediately trying to mitigate a lot of that shadow damage from the Shadow Blades. It's going to be quick. Pet sacrifice with a quick blind onto the rogue. Just trying to keep him dotted, trying to keep him slowed. But Chilpil's looking to take control of this situation. Every single kid shot by Vinci could be massive, could be giga. And Chilpil's just trying to see if he might be able to sustain himself. Gonna be dropping that powered rune weapon. Give himself a little bit more runic power. It's gonna be stunned to Vinci as he goes for Kitty shot. Does get Chilpil's an opportunity to at least survive a lot of that stun burst back to back. As Chilpil's got himself big death back. Gonna be a cloak shot for Vinci. Trying to reduce some of the frost damage out of the death knight. But looks like Chilpil just continuing the onslaught. Vinci does catch himself a bit of a reset. And Chilpil is gonna have himself the death pack rolling on him for a bit. Wants to go for a flash when possible. Needs to find a way to get this rogue off of his back though, in case he wants to do it. Quick stun on Chilpil's. Unless he has a human ratio for this one, not much you can really do about it. Big carrying burst out of Vinci. Huge damage. This is going to be Chilpil's catching one quick heal with a death strike blind by Vinci. It looks like Chilpil's just going to have to send the CC. At least he won't have to worry about stuns for a while. I don't think he can be sapped either. Try to go, maybe check out a dot. It's going to be death to decay onto Vinci. Should be in combat, and this is going to be able to see the rogue actually or not. I think it's someone to pet and maybe sacrifice and try to go for food if possible. Definitely needs to sacrifice the pet as soon as he can. I don't know if he has a human racial or not here. If he does, he might need it. I think it might be over, maybe. Does Chilpil survive it? Barely alive. Cheap shot it again. Does he survive? Blinder to the rogue. It's going to be tricky to follow. Oh, Vinci does not want to let the Death Knight King reset at all. With Chicago going to be up next, trying to see if they can tussle with this rogue. Big Ele Blast immediately. The rogue does not have a cloak to cover himself from the elements. Definitely needs to bring in... I was going to say a cloak, but like a hoodie from the elements. I'm thinking like a rain. I'm thinking like bringing a jacket for the weather. Because Chicago got literally rain, wind, and lava? Wow, literally all the disasters. The floods, the winds. Eventually trying to see if might be able to get some damage. Going to be a trick shrinking out of Chicago with wall as a kind of Shaman Blades come out. Eventually got himself lots of damage back to back for Chicago. Chicago needs to find a way to slow down eventually. It's going to be all the pets in the world, the Ghost Raptors, as well as an Earth Elemental chasing after the rogue, trying to deny him any kind of resets. Eventually trying to keep the damage onto these pets as best as he can. As he's looking to get away from Chicago, maybe building some comp points, maybe could get himself a kid shot. It's going to be Storm Strikes. Chicago, shortest stun in the world. Cheap shot right after. Eventually does have a vanish in case he needs to. Just try to stay aggressive. And that's going to be a quick vanish unless Chicago picks up the eyes immediately. Then this rogue should be able to make a quick getaway. As he goes behind the pillar, does get the Cloak of Shadows back, does get evasion. Coming back like 40. Blind back up so you could go for a reset. Chicago without a trinket, without a wall. But as long as they stay aggressive with this rogue, this should be okay. Kid a shot as the Ghost Raptors go in. Let's go to Blade Maelstrom. As long as he survives this burst, this could be a lot of healing for Chicago. Huge damage out of the rogue. Cheap shot to fall. Oh my goodness. That sub rogue Kyrian burst is incredible. Byron's trying not to give Avenge an opportunity. Just later walked up on him, dropping down the big fury of a loon. Just blasted the beams at him, trying to get the dots rolling. It's also going to be a starfall. And that's going to be a bash. Full Codex Convoke the Spirits. This rogue has nothing to do. Actually, does have a cloak shot. It's at the last second. Byron does not burn a result chicken. Now he does. Result chicken is getting burned out by the rogue completely. Back-to-back cheap shots. Doesn't get through it immediately. That's going to be a Vicious still super low. Byron doesn't even up for one more surge. If he gets one more surge, a quick blind by the rogue as he going up for the reset. Byron's can't really do much about this one. Probably going to be a reset by the rogue as he has the full control of the druid for the time being. As Byron's trying to get himself a bit more aggressive. Bash into the rogue. Does he have any damage to follow up here? Convoke the spirits. Could be really bad. The rogue with a shadow step kid is shot. And lock it down Byron's with a quick burst. Byron should be able to survive a lot of this rogue's burst. Should be able to live. Those are big Kyrian bursts and you big eviscerates from the Kyrian. Eventually with them Shadow Blades back up and running too. This could be a lot of pressure for Byron's to deal with. He's also very speedy, by the way. These two got a lot of movement. Does he running is Byron's? I don't think he's running a I don't think Byron's is running a, what am I trying to say, Guardian Affinity. Is this an Feral Affinity for movement speed? Get a shot into Byron's as he got himself a full bear form. No bar skin. Maybe survivability. Does he have any? Thorns is up. He's trying to see if he can long boy out of here. Try to give himself a big swim and heal. So I think it was Restoration Affinity as Avicii does strike him down with a Shadow Strike at the very end. Pearl X looking to see if the Miami would take Avicii down. Get a shot onto the Paladin. Does he burn any kind of defenses here at all? Maybe Trinket. No, you just gotta hold on to all of it. I think the Peril X does not have a... Is that right? Does it not have a bop? Did it use a bop like really early or something? Maybe? Avicii's gonna have to try to find a way to dismantle through the Paladin. So far, Avicii's done a fantastic job. Pearl trying to see if he can set up a big old Necrolord burst with the Shield of Vengeance ahead of time. But it looks like he's just gonna have to wait it out a little bit longer as Avicii try to go for reset. Somehow this rogue hasn't been able to catch a reset versus the Paladin at all. Get a shot as the Shield of Vengeance pops. It's going to be human racial to break him out of that stun. And Pearl try to see if he can get on top of Vinci some way, somehow. Pearl Vinci gets himself a mad speed. Look at the speed of this rogue. Oh my god, just outran a man on a horse. Vinci somehow still alive, somehow surviving. You got a pair of neck air shorts on for real, dude. This guy is just sprinting. They're just gumping it out of here, dude. They call him Forrest. My goodness. Quick flash of light. I think Pros again just try to bait this rogue at him. Bait this rogue out of the stealth. Get a shot with a blessing of protection. Pearl finds a way to break out of the stun. Gonna be a Seraphim. Potentially big damage on Avicii. Does he have enough here? Trying to go for big back-to-back procs. It looks like he's still continuing to slam into Avicii. Avicii is just barely alive. Got himself evasion the last second. Pearl with a Shield of Vengeance. Avicii better be very, very careful with that Shield of Vengeance. Does get himself sprint back up. And maybe he can go for a vanish. Can escape in case he needs to. Gonna be a cheap shot onto Pearl. Smog bomb to follow. Try to create some line of sight as best as possible. Shadow step and pass him. It's gonna be a vanish right after. Picking up the eyes. Look, he picked up his own eyes. Why would he do that? And eventually might be in a bad spot. Try to go for a bit of Kyrian burst. It's gonna be everything he's got, but it's gonna be barely 811. Oh! And Pearl does end up swiping him out at the end. If only eventually did not walk over the size. I feel like there was just one little mistake he made that he did not mean to make at all. If only he didn't walk over those, he might have been okay, actually. Oh my god, big damage to the Seavark. Almost just got obliterated as Kevin just came in with the biggest possible burst. Oh my goodness, Seavark. Good thing you had that all the time, just like it never happened. Jesus, Kevin. Oh my god, Kevin. Kevin with the silence, it's gonna be tricky or after. Might still have to bubble. Stun into Seavark, could maybe blink out of it. Seavark is gonna take a bit of damage as well too. Does he have it? Oh, he doesn't have defenses. He actually had to pop an ice block here. It's gonna pop out of it. Oh! Pops out of the block just to take on the Paladin. He doesn't care. He has full city is rolling there. My goodness. But Felgar try to see if he can come up and get some damage versus Seavark. Ursol's keeping him in place. Seavark continue to barrage him. Silence with the route to follow. Felgar does he have himself the biggest burst possible. Trying to go for a big CE. Together with Fear Balloon. Convoke, but looks like the line of sight comes out for Seavark. I see he's going to be able to dip out of there. Felgar trying to see if he can catch back up to him. Seavark sitting down for food immediately. One thing Seavark can't really do here is try to go for polys versus Felgar at all. But maybe he can steal some of the heals from him. Then maybe that's what he's trying to do. Steal some buffs. Burn up some mana, get himself some missile procs. That's going to be a big alter time, put him back to where he wanted to be. And Felgar still chasing up to Seavark. Got himself a celestial alignment that's burning for quite a while, actually. Mirrors of Torment to follow. Falcor doesn't really have a lot of ways to interrupt the Mirrors of Torment. Seabright needs himself some mana, he needs himself some healing, he needs himself some shields, anything to survive versus Falcor. Maybe he needs Falcor to pop up or rejuve or regrowth, any kind of heal. Gonna be big damage to Falcor, could potentially be hit with Silence. Silence and Root, I think it's nothing for it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Burn right through him. I bet you with them 3 kills back to back though, man. Oh, let's go, boys. I like it, I like it. Pass of the Witch's Beads, bro. I bet you was super quick. I am surprised he could just like run circles around the boy.